Some names are not just written in history books, they are engraved in the heart of a nation. One such name is Shahid Bhagat Singh, a young man who valued ideas more than life itself, who did not just fight the British Empire, but also fought against ignorance, injustice, and fear. This is the story of the man who lit the flame of revolution, a flame that still burns today. Bhagat Singh was born on the 28th of September 1907 in a small village called Banga in Lyalpur district of Punjab, now in Pakistan. His father, Kishan Singh, and uncles Ajit Singh and Swan Singh were all freedom fighters who had already been imprisoned by the British. From his birth, Bhagat was surrounded by stories of courage and sacrifice. When he was only 8 years old, he visited the site of the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. He saw the blood-soaked ground and bullet-riddled walls. He picked up a handful of that soil, placed it in a bottle and said, "This is the sacred soil of my motherland." Bhagat Singh was not only a revolutionary, he was a deep thinker and a passionate student. He studied at the National College in Lahore, an institution founded by Lala Lajpat Rai to promote Indian education free from British control. There, Bhagat immersed himself in the writings of Karl Marx, Lenin, and Giuseppe Mazzini. He questioned religion, authority, and injustice with fearless logic. He once said, "I hate the system which divides people into religions and castes." For him, freedom was not just political independence, it was the liberation of the human mind. In 1928, during a protest against the Simon Commission in Lahore, police under Superintendent James A. Scott brutally lathi-charged the crowd. Among the injured was Lala Lajpat Rai, the respected leader of Punjab. He later succumbed to his injuries. The nation wept, but Bhagat Singh's heart burned with resolve. Bhagat Singh said, "The death of Lala Ji will not go unavenged." Along with Rajguru, Sukhdev, and Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh plotted to punish the officer responsible, but due to mistaken identity, J.P. Saunders was shot instead of Scott. After the incident, Bhagat Singh cut his hair, shaved his beard, and went underground, becoming unrecognizable to the British. During this time, Bhagat Singh joined the Hindustan Socialist Republican Association, HSRA, a group of young revolutionaries determined to free India through both ideas and action. There, he met Bhawati Charan Vora, a brilliant writer and a close ideological companion. Together, they wrote powerful pamphlets and declarations, one of which said, "The sword of revolution is sharpened on the whetting stone of ideas." But tragedy struck when Bhawati Charan Vora died while testing bombs near Lahore. His death deeply saddened Bhagat Singh, yet it made his determination even stronger. On 8th April 1929, Bhagat Singh and Batukeshwar Dutt threw 2 low-intensity bombs in the Central Legislative Assembly in Delhi. They made sure no one was hurt. The purpose was not destruction, it was to make the deaf hear. Bhagat Singh shouted, "Inquilab Zindabad." They threw leaflets proclaiming revolution, and then stood calmly, waiting to be arrested. For Bhagat Singh, the courtroom became a stage, and his trial a message to the entire nation. In prison, Bhagat Singh's mind grew sharper than ever. He read voraciously Marx, Engels, Lenin, and wrote thought-provoking essays on freedom, equality, and humanity. His most famous work Why I Am an Atheist revealed his deep philosophy that his faith lay not in miracles, but in human courage and conscience. He wrote, "Revolution is an inalienable right of mankind. Freedom is the birthright of all." He went on a 116-day hunger strike, demanding equal treatment for Indian prisoners. His body weakened, but his spirit never did. On the 23rd of March 1931, in Lahore Central Jail, Bhagat Singh, Raiguru, and Sukhdev were hanged to death. He was only 23 years old. As they walked to the gallows, they sang, "Sarfaroshi ki tamanna ab hamare dil mein hai." The British jailer later said, "I have never seen men embrace death with such grace and courage." Their bodies were secretly cremated near the Sutlej River, but their ideas lit the fire of freedom across the nation. Bhagat Singh was not merely a freedom fighter. He was the voice of the awakened youth, the conscience of a nation in chains. He once said, "They may kill me, but they cannot kill my ideas." Even today, his name inspires generations to question, to think, and to stand for what is right. He left behind a question that still echoes. Have we built the India he dreamed of? Bhagat Singh gave his life not for hatred, but for hope. Not for revenge, but for revolution. Of minds, of morals, of men. He lives on, in every heart that dares to love its motherland. This was the story of Shaheed Bhagat Singh, the eternal flame of freedom. Inquilab Zindabad.